Hello, you guys. Okay, so I have not seen you all in a while, like face to face, and I'm here because I promised you all a video on what I was working on, right? So I told you guys that about 2 months ago that on January the 6th, I was going to come back and let you guys know what I have been working on, and I have not updated you all. So there is a reason why I have not just been avoiding it. I did meet my deadline by having this done by January the 6th, but some situations have happened, and is the reason why I have not updated you all. So basically, I'm going to tell you all. So this is a project that I was working on for my niece. January 6th is her birthday, and I wanted to have this done by then. So that's the reason why that was my deadline to have it done. So I think I may have had it done like a couple days after her birthday, but I was not in town on her birthday. I went to Las Vegas for some a project that I had been working on. And then when I came back, I found out my niece had COVID, and my niece had COVID, and my sister had COVID, so I wasn't able to go to the house. And then like a couple weeks, so the next week after that, my mom and my nephew got COVID, and I ended up having to not go over there again. And then I had something going on the week after that, which made it like all of January you guys did not get updated about this project. And the reason why I did not show you guys first is because my niece's birthday was there, and I didn't want to show you guys before I showed her. So I'm here to show you all now. So I'm super excited about it because when I showed my niece, let me show you first. Okay, so here it goes. I wrote a book and I self-published. It looks really good to me. I love it so much. I love it so much. So at the back of it, it says, Licia Hayes is an American artist, creator who loves to encourage others. I hope you enjoy book one in the Watching Her Grow edition. So I call this edition the Watching Her Grow edition because I am obviously watching my niece grow. She's 3 years old. The book is called Taryn is 3 because her name is Taryn. I asked her mom for permission if I could put her name in the book, and she says yes. I gave my nephew one that's sort of like this one called Keep Going, and it was just to encourage him to keep going. But I have some more work that I have to do in that book before I could put it out. So I'm going to leave the book information in the description below so you guys can purchase it if you want to, only if you want, but it will be in support of my niece. So I plan on all of the money from what I make from this book to go to my niece, and all the ones that I make from my nephew's book to go to him so that they can have a good future. So I'm going to show you guys a couple of the pages that's in here. I put so much work into this book. Oh my goodness. You guys do not understand. I had to fight with people and fight with people and fight with people because these pages did not look like my niece. And I kept saying, this is not my niece. This is not her. I am not accepting this. You have to fix this because this does not look like her. I think I was being a bridezilla or a rightzilla. I don't know. What word would you use for a person who is not satisfied with the artwork? So I'm an artist myself, and I most definitely think about art all the time, right? So I'm not just an artist as in I draw things and I create. I am literally a creator, so everything that I do is revolved around creating. And so like if it doesn't look right, I'm like, wait, is that what you expect me to accept? This is the best you can do. And I'm like, I can't work with you because this is happening. I had some delays with some of the people who I work with, and it was, oh my God, it was a struggle, but I love every moment of it because when I FaceTime my niece and spoke to her on the in person, I haven't seen her this year, by the way, for some reasons that I can't tell you guys yet, but I am gonna let you know what my updates are for future, but it's not gonna be now. So right now I'm at home, and I wanted to let you guys know that I have this book out. So this is why I have been absent. for this part of it. So here's the cover again by Alicia Hayes. And the reason why I did not draw these photos, by the way. I did not put anyone's illustration on it because this is done by multiple artists. And I had to just accept that during the time frame that I was giving them. I wanted to work with just one person. One person did a really good job, but I couldn't have him do it because I wanted a more animated style. And then another person, he was working on some other projects. He was putting my project on hold because it was, the holidays or whatever. So I had to accept the time frame that he was giving me, which was fine. But I had to get someone else to do some of the pages. So I have this whole section in the book dedicated to all of the artists that contributed to the book, because there are some pages in here that I rejected because they didn't look like my niece. Like, let me show you guys an example. I just found this one. So this was the first photo that I had drawn in this book, and for what I was going for the picture that I gave the girl, I told her, listen, that don't look like my niece. That don't look like her at all. She said, oh, no, I'm sorry. I didn't want to make her feel bad, but I was like, no, that's not the vibe I was going for. So I had her, I paid her still, and I decided that all of the artists that I gave, an opportunity to work on my book and who helped me get my niece's book together, I was gonna still feature them in the book as well. So I think my regular book was like 20 pages of writing and like maybe 10 pages of art. So here's another picture. It's in the book. It's something that looks more like her. I really wanted this artist right here to either do the whole book or to do something similar to what was already done. So this looks a lot more like my niece. But when I showed her the front of the cover, I said, Taryn, do you know who this is? She said, baby, me? She said it was her. I could have cried, you guys, because I'm like, oh my God. My niece knows this is her on this book. So let me show you. Let me show you some things that I'm saying. So let me say. So it's a little different. So Taryn has 10 fingers and 10 toes. Isn't that the cutest thing ever? And then it says, Taryn is a big girl now. She is 3 years old. Oh my God, it's so cute. So there's other pages that, that all go inside with each other. Did I say coincide? Or I said go inside? Coincide with one another. And just some really, really, really cute pages. Like this one. She likes to play with bubbles. So this is a cute little book that I wrote for my niece, specifically for her, so she can know the type of phases that she was in at this point. And I also had to make it rhyme, so that was how I came up with the words that I did, because like Taryn has 10 fingers and 10 toes. Taryn is a big girl now. She is 3 years old, so I wanted it all to go together, and that's how come I came with the words the way I came up with them. So I'm super excited about that. I have so much other stuff that I want to show you guys that I've been working on that I'm super excited about. I'm just so happy that I have stuck with what I'm doing. But I'm self-published now. I sold a whole bunch of books, and I'm so excited because I'm like, wow, you never know if people really are going to support you when they say they are. But I had a lot of support, towards the beginning of it, but I haven't really released the books. I don't know who's actually going to support outside of who was already done. But oh my God, you do not understand how excited I am. I am going to start posting this book right here on Instagram, and I was not going to do it until I put it on the website. But I was like, you know what? Now is as good a time as ever to release this book. This is the time to do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it while I have the time. So I hope you guys enjoy this book. I hope you guys decide to support it. If not, then I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for my new subscribers, and I love you guys so much. I love when you all comment at the bottom, even if it's something crazy. I still try to like you guys' comment because on some of my videos, you guys really, really, really had me cracking up laughing because I'm like, oh my God. Sometimes when you have different cultures and different things, people don't understand what you're doing. Like, what is that? Oh my goodness. So that's one of the things that you have to deal with when you're just different. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I would really, really appreciate you guys watching. And it's been so, so good to come on here and have a face-to-face with you all again. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Later.